Hey everyone, the audio's in. My name is Bobby Ridge. I'm a lifespan extensionist, and a quick disclaimer. I'm going to have some spoilers in this video. I'm going to talk about a clip I saw in the new TV series called The Boys with all the superheroes and stuff, you know? I'm not sure if there's an extra piece of the title, but I don't know. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's called The Boys. It's super entertaining. It's like one of the best TV shows out there right now. And, well, I mean, I don't really watch too much TV or like Netflix or anything, so I wouldn't really know. But it's one of the best ones I've seen so far of all the TV shows. Oh, I should have turned off the air conditioner. Is that annoying, that noise? Gosh darn it. That noise is probably really annoying, huh? Here, I'm just going to go out there right now. I'll bring you with me. And we'll turn it off together. Okay, so spoiler alert. There's going to be some spoilers. And because I saw a clip recently of season 2, episode 6, and it was a really gross clip. I thought I'd do a quick review since it's something easy, and I have a bunch of lifespan extension vlogs coming out of things that are more research and takes more time. So, but it takes time. So I figured do easy lifespan extension vlogs in the meantime, right? And dude, it just kind of sucks because I really like this show. The show's really good. The show's about superheroes, but it's not a conventional superhero sort of show or movie, right? Like most superhero TV shows and movies, they're the exact same thing, right? Over and over and over and over and over again, right? Avengers, Spider-Man, all those which is cool if people are into that, but personally I get bored of things that repeat themselves over and over and over and over again, right? They have some bad guy that they all have to fight, and it's some difficult task to get over, and then they have their army fights them, they beat up the army, and there's cool flips and stuff, and it's the same thing over and over. And so what's cool about this TV show is it's not the same thing. And then it also makes me think about augmented humans, because they do have they say that the superheroes came from Nazi science. And so it makes me think of things, because we're gonna have augmented humans soon too. So I can talk about that possibly. We'll see what we cover. But okay, so it's too bad, dude, because I watched this movie clip of it, and man, okay, let me tell you what the movie clip was step by step, and you'll probably understand why I'm talking about this show more. Okay, so you have Stormfront and Homelander, right? And these two superheroes. One of them's there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this, so so you don't want to watch this if you haven't watched it yet. But so one, Stormfront, she's a Nazi that nobody really knows yet, except for I'm pretty sure Homelander knows it by now. And then you got Homelander who's super powerful. He's probably the strongest inside the show. Who knows? Stormfront might be stronger. We don't really know yet, I don't think. But so they fly down. They see this bank robber or whatever. He probably robbed a convenience store, and they are about to take him in, and you can see that they're being really manipulative, that they're going to hurt the guy significantly. And so they're both talking to each other, and the Stormfront breaks his hand, and he's so the bank robber's hand's broken, and he's can you please take me to hospital? And they're both talking in a very manipulative way. It's really gross. And then Homelander puts his hand on the bank robber's face to make him stop talking, and then Stormfront's touching Homelander's genital area, and then she's rubbing it for him while he's holding the bank robber there, and they're both just talking to each other really in a really gross way. And then while they're they start making out, I think, and then Homelander kills the dude, and then they start. And they're in the alleyway, by the way. I forgot to say that. Sorry. I should have prepared for this a little bit more. And then they start copulating. they start having SEX. You know, I'm trying to get good for talking on YouTube and stuff because they tend to demonetize really easily. So I'm gonna start practicing for that. Well, and so they're having SEX, you know, almost on top of the body, like damn near on top of the dead body now. So Homelander killed the dude. I don't know if I said that yet, but he kills the dude with his hand, like pops his like head like a freaking pimple with one hand, and then they're like having SEX like pretty much on the body, and so it's really disturbing. And you know, I'm not necessarily saying that this is like something that should be banned. I definitely wouldn't say that, but it was pretty gnarly to watch, and yeah, I wonder if people are gonna have a bad reaction to it or not. But you know, as a lifespan extensionist, it's really gross, right, to watch this. And you know, I would rather, you know, it is kind of a good idea to. I could see it being a good idea to get this information out to people. We shouldn't just like, you know, ban this kind of information. You know, I think this can open up a lot of people's eyes that, you know, these are things that can happen in reality. You know, we will actually start seeing augmented humans pretty soon, right? And I'm sure they already exist in high parts of the government, and like, you know, wealthy individuals have been, I'm sure they've been attempting to augment themselves for a while now, and I'm sure some of them have been successful. And you know, we're not going to be seeing people like augmented in the way we see in superhero movies, but we are going to see people augmented like with their cognitive intelligence. They're going to be able to run faster. They're, you know, because they're going to be stronger. And I think we're going to see, especially in the future, we're going to see a lot of augmentations with morphology, right? The way our structures are. Maybe we're going to have more arms. People will be able to grow more arms, and really we'll be able to do some pretty weird things. But that's probably still another like 10, 15 years away. Because, you know, you got to get the politics down for that too, right? But the implications of people augmenting themselves is just really, it's just so much, right? Like, how do you police somebody like that? How do you police people who have augmented their IQ to like 500, right? Or who can, you know, run like as fast as a car? How do you police that kind of situation when you have all these different augmentations, they're very diverse, and you know, we can barely police people right now who have an IQ of, you know, an average of 110. You know, we can barely do that right now. And so, okay, so I guess this is, I just thought something, you know, to the people who are corrupt, and you know, from what I've done a little bit of research on our judiciary system, like our police system and stuff, you can tell there's an incredible amount of corruption. Well, people, we really need to stop doing that, okay? Really, all corruption really needs to stop, because transhumanism is emerging, okay? And we need to be on a team as much as possible, because if we're not on a team and you're slowing society down, well, dude, there's a potential for some evil augmented people in the near future, and your corruption is accelerating them, right? And you don't want to accelerate them because they are very dangerous, and they will harm you in ways that you do not want to be harmed. Okay, so it really is time to become team freaking Earth, right? The time is now. The time was now, probably 10 years ago, but it's especially now, right? And this is extremely important, actually. And I'll be discussing this in more detail over time. But I just wanted to make a quick video about The Boys, the TV series, a quick lifespan extension vlog. This is actually almost 10 minutes, so cool. Dude, how you like the lights? Yeah, just that, you know, I watched that clip, man, and it's just so gnarly. I was like, oh, I gotta do a lifespan extension vlog on this, because this is really gruesome. And I've watched my fair share of horror movies. My parents would let me watch like Chucky and like Hellraiser and stuff, like, you know, Pinhead and stuff, at the age of like 4. And, you know, I would just watch them all the time. And I'm sure that wasn't good for my mental health, but, you know, parents don't tend to care about whether they're good parents or not. At least, you know, they like to say they care about it, but, you know, parenting is a whole situation, which I'll discuss in more detail over time. It's a very interesting discipline. Very interesting demographic. And it's totally swept under the rug way too often. But not here. Not in my lifespan extension vlogs. Okay, so what else do I want to talk about? Is there anything else I wanted to say real quick about The Boys? I think that's all I want to talk about. By the way, I do lifespan extension vlogs. I talk about research and the societal impact it will have about being able to live to like 150 years old, 200 years old. The research is emerging that suggests that we will be able to do that soon in like the very near future. Like over the next 10 years, we're gonna have the ability to significantly extend lifespan. And it's going to be incredible. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel to keep up with all these things. Subscribe, share the video, hit the bell, right? Always support lifespan extensions. It's extremely important to do that, right? All right, we're at 11 minutes right now. And so I'm pretty sure it's over. I hope you like the new colors I have in here. They're pretty sweet. These are my company's colors. Green on the bottom, red on top. And yeah, I look forward to living with all of you forever. And stay safe, stay healthy. All right. Peace.